This is FireChess, a chess-like game that includes elements of economy and unique spellcasting pieces. FireChess is just like chess, but with a few exceptions. First, there is no check or checkmate. In order to win, you must capture your opponent's king. As a result, there is also no stalemate, and castling can occur even when a king is in check. Additionally, you are not forced to move and may skip your turn altogether. Finally, repeated moves are not allowed more than twice in a row. If you're unfamiliar with the game of chess, please see how to play in the link provided in the description below. At the beginning of each player's turn, they will receive a base amount of gold. Players can receive additional gold by occupying gold squares. You can view how much gold you have in the player attributes box. Gold can be used to buy pieces from the shop panel. You can place a purchase piece on any unoccupied square on the first 3 rows of your side. This will count as your turn. In the shop, you can buy any standard chess piece, including kings. If you have more than 1 king, then your opponent must capture all of them in order to win. In addition to standard pieces, you can also buy unique pieces that have special abilities. For example, there is the Fire Mage. The Fire Mage can move like a queen, but only up to 3 spaces. Additionally, the Fire Mage cannot capture pieces. It can, however, create fires on the board, which can strategically hinder an opponent's movement options. If a piece moves through or onto a fire, it will be removed at the end of the turn. This means a piece can still capture by moving through a fire, but it will be removed immediately after. When a piece moves through a fire, the fire will be destroyed. To use the Fire Mage's special ability, double-click on the Fire Mage. You will see that the markers will have turned green. Click on a space with a green marker to create a fire. Additionally, fire mages and other mages can destroy the types of objects they create. You can do this by first double-clicking the mage and then double-clicking the fire you wish to destroy. The range of the fire mage's ability is in a queen-like direction and can pass through pieces. Its range is just limited to 3 spaces. Next, let's cover the Frost Mage. The Frost Mage can freeze pieces for 3 turns, which prevents the piece from moving or using abilities. Like the Fire Mage, it cannot capture, and its movement and ability ranges are the same as the Fire Mage, queen-like and limited to 3 spaces. The Fog Mage is a game-changing piece. It can hide pieces in Fog of War, allowing for sneak attacks. Be careful using it, however, since enemy pieces are also hidden in the fog you create. If a piece is purchased and placed in the fog, it will not be hidden until it moves into a fog space. The fog does not change spell or movement indicators. As a result, you can deduce the presence of a piece in the fog by checking your piece's movement indicators. The Fog Mage's movement and ability ranges are the same as the Fire Mage. To use its ability, double-click the Fog Mage, then click the square you wish to create fog on. Then a 3x3 fog area will be created surrounding that square. Like the Fire Mage, you can also double-click a square to remove a 3x3 area of fog. Next up, we have the Waymaker, which can create warp tunnels that change a piece's movement. Pieces can move through a portal and will come out the other side, still moving in the same direction. Abilities can also be cast through portals, which gives them additional range. When a piece is directly on a portal, then it can either move off the portal or teleport to the other portal. Here are a few examples of how a portal tunnel could be useful. 1. If you place a portal on your 3rd row and the back rank, this will allow pawns to promote to queens on their first move. 2. Your fire mage's spell range is only 3, but with a portal tunnel, the spell can cover larger distances through the tunnel. 3. Let's say an enemy rook is threatening your king. Place a portal tunnel between the rook and the king, and now the rook's direction is rerouted. 4. You have a light square bishop, but are in need of a dark square bishop. You can use portals to change the bishop's assignment. To place a portal tunnel, double-click on a waymaker and then click on an unoccupied square in range. A portal will be created, but your turn is not yet over. Double-click the waymaker once again and click another unoccupied square. The 2 portals will activate and create a tunnel. Only 2 tunnels can be created per player. You can destroy a tunnel by double-clicking a waymaker, then double-clicking a portal. The waymaker's movement and ability range are also the same as the fire mage. Next, we have the kinetic. The kinetic is useful for gaining a positional advantage as it can move other pieces. It can even throw them into a fire or through a portal. The kinetic can move any piece in its range 1 space in any direction to an unoccupied square. For example, you can move an enemy pawn that was protecting the enemy king out of the way, thus opening a potential attack. When a kinetic moves a piece into a fire, that piece is not eliminated immediately, but instead is burned and will be removed in 3 turns. The kinetic is a powerful piece with a dynamic set of use cases. As a result, its ability range is queen-like, but limited to only 2 spaces, and is blocked when it encounters its first piece. Its movement range, however, is still like the other mages, queen-like and limited to 3 spaces. Another mage that changes the position of pieces is the swappist. As its name suggests, it can swap the position of any 2 pieces within its range. Its movement and ability ranges are the same as that of the kinetic. Last, we have the scout. The scout, like the other unique pieces, cannot capture, but is also invincible and cannot be captured. The only exception being enemy kings, which can capture scouts. Additionally, the scout can pass through fire without dying, and the fire will still be destroyed. Finally, when the scout moves to its destination, it clears any fog and a cross area around it. Scouts do not gain any gold, however, when occupying a gold square. The scout can move like both a queen and a knight, making it great for infiltrating the enemy position and preventing certain attacks. And those are all the unique pieces. When creating a game, there are a few different game modes for FireChess. If it's your first game, we suggest playing the Almost Chess or Starter modes. The Standard mode includes gold spaces and all unique pieces. Classic includes gold squares and the ability to purchase pieces, but does not have any of the unique pieces. And that's FireChess. FireChess is a new game and is in active development. There is still much to do and more pieces to create. You can download the game for free from Steam or the Play Store. At the time of this video, it is only built for multiplayer, and there is no AI. To find competitors, please join our Discord in the link below. We'd also love to hear any feedback or suggestions you may have. Happy gaming!